sent me something on my phone and it said that I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people. What would I hog-tie her?
Are you ready to start?
Yeah. What's good, world? You are back and listening to another episode of the Average American Males.
Yep.
My name is Cheo, here with the homies Cam, AMF, Chris, Andrew. How's everybody feeling today?
Excellent.
The fuck is AMF
Cool,
doing?
man.
I'm upset. No, I'm good, man. Fucking last whole week been crazy, nigga. We get to it. My life, nigga. What's happening to my life?
What's new with us? Cheo got a new house.
Oh, this nigga Cheo moving on up.
Yeah. Fully
to
furnished.
the east side.
Should we talk about helping Cheo move?
Oh. It seems like from when Cheo moved to now, my life has been spiraling.
Your back hurt?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Your back hurts?
My back was hurt a little bit after that, bro.
I had a foam roller. I told y'all niggas, y'all could
I used
roll
it,
out,
actually.
you could stretch. I used it.
I used
feel
it before
cool.
we got here.
Okay.
When the apartment got empty, you know what's funny? When the apartment got empty, remember the last episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yeah.
When he looking around the house,
It felt like it?
I looked around. I'm like, shit, empty. Shit just felt a certain type of way.
Moving was crazy. What made it difficult is the way Cheo wanted us to help him move. Cheo was like,
Oh my
hey,
God.
put this lamp 3 inches away from the middle room upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just dropping everything off in the living room.
And you know who didn't help us move?
Ricky?
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say Andrew and Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where was y'all niggas at? At work. Nah. I for sure planned that shit for a podcast day so everyone's schedules would align.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I hate that you asked super in advance. I couldn't figure out like a lot out of it. I'm like,
Nigga, that's
damn.
why I asked in advance. I was like, I'm going to hit these niggas up a month in advance.
That shit was
Yo,
crazy.
how was my niggas' weekends, man? Well, I guess really, how was it from the last time we saw each other? Except Cheo. We all saw each other at the baby shower.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was sick. I'm on antibiotics, yo. I got strep throat.
Damn, man, the AIDS getting to you?
I hope not.
I
I hope so.
Yo,
Cam, what's up with you, bro?
life been cool, bro. I've been chilling. I ain't got too many complaints or anything.
I always got complaints, nigga. What's up with my twin brothers?
What's up, bro?
How you been, my nigga?
Good, man. Just working.
Chris got a mic now, nigga.
I'll pass this to Andrew.
Chris and Andrew on mic, man. You don't want to say nothing? The cameraman don't want to say nothing. That's a real,
He's shy.
cameraman.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the docket, though.
All right, man.
How you know I was ready? I ain't even talk about my week, Cam.
My fault.
I feel like the listeners should know that even though we've put out episodes, we haven't actually recorded an episode in quite some time because of the move.
Yeah, I think we all hit each other up and was like, "Hey, bro, I miss you." And then, well, not Chell. And then fucking, and then Chell don't have feelings.
No.
And then, also we all were like, which I know Chell felt this way. We were like, "Fuck, man!" Like it was so much shit happening back to back, and we wasn't recording. And
Like
so,
a lot of shit in the world.
Yeah, there's just stuff going on that I wanted to voice. I wanted to voice so bad, and we fucking just couldn't record. We couldn't record because I was moving, and we recorded at my house. So we had a lack of furniture at the old house, and now we moved in, and we had to get adjusted and stuff. But it's all good now.
Yeah, you'll notice it on the camera. You'll be like, "Wow, it looks substantially different for some reason."
Yeah.
I'm back and I'm better.
Yeah.
I'm back and I'm better. What happened to him, man?
Bryson?
Yeah,
His second album flop.
It did flop.
His next one gotta be nice.
I heard it's supposed to be fire.
For real?
Yeah.
Inside sources?
Inside source.
Ooh.
So he went to Bryson's house the other day and shit. He kissed his child and shit.
Nigga hung up all his flannels.
The second, you like, you ever been to Bryson's house? Like I feel like if you live in LA and you know at least 3 people in Los Angeles, you've been
Mr.
to
Tiller.
Bryson's house.
Hey, that is how he do
That's
some
how my
shit.
nigga Chell be saying.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't been to fucking Michael Jackson's house, nigga? gotta make a right over here, nigga. Make a left. You go straight down Ventura. Nigga. Michael Jackson's house, nigga. You ain't been there? I feel like if you live in LA and you've taken like at least a shot of espresso once, you've been to Michael Jackson's house. Like what?
That I feel like if you live in LA, it was pretty smart. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely say that.
I know.
Ah, damn.
Talking about Michael Jackson though, did you guys watch the documentary?
Is it out?
Yeah.
So I know
It's been out for like a week.
I say, all right. So look, man.
The
I'm not watching that
the
shit.
views were like really low. They didn't make that much money off of it.
Yeah,
It was a flop.
because we know what bullshit is. But you can smell bullshit a mile away. Niggas is
Or
like,
black
oh,
people
Michael
don't
Jackson.
want to.
No, it ain't even, bro. It ain't even. Okay, so yeah, so you're partially right that because I look at R. Kelly, but they keep trying to make it seem like R. Kelly and Michael Jackson is the same nigga. Is R. Kelly weird? Yeah. Is Michael Jackson weird? Yeah. But Michael Jackson and R. Kelly are still two completely different niggas. And this is the other part that's been bothering me. Niggas is acting like R. Kelly hasn't done
Know how to
shit.
hog tie?
Bro, this is what I'm saying. When I was a kid, bro, I've told this story on the podcast. I didn't hear from somebody else. I saw the R. Kelly video, nigga. I seen it with my own eyes. That nigga R. Kelly fucking kids, bro. I seen that. I ain't seen no video of Michael Jackson doing nothing. That's all I gotta say.
Some people's argument, they said that people don't care because Michael Jackson's, it happened to little boys. And they said R. Kelly's, it happened to girls. And they said rape, when it happens to boys, people don't naturally care.
What?
That's what people said. That's what people said.
Hell nah, bro. Nah.
I don't know,
shit,
man.
that Michael Jackson shit just ain't it, bro.
Well, I'm still waiting for the surviving Harvey Weinstein and the Catholic Church to happen anytime now.
Yeah, for real. Where are those videos at? I'll watch that documentary. I ain't watching this Michael one.
Yeah, nah, bro. I know Michael Jackson ain't out. I'm not saying Michael Jackson wasn't weird. That nigga, we know that nigga was sleeping in the bed with kids. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga was just a weirdo. I don't know. But I don't think that he was out here touching on little kids. You never know. Maybe he was, man.
So y'all don't think he did anything?
I think he slept in the bed with little kids.
Yeah, which in itself is weird.
You think
know
he
what I'm
ever
saying?
no weird shit? You think he ever masturbated to the little kids while they was there?
I don't see Michael Jackson as a sexual person in general, and I don't think his kids are his kids. Like I don't think he fucked and made those kids. If they DNA tested them kids and them kids was his, he jacked off and like you know what I mean. He donated sperm. I don't
What's
think
their
it was
name? Like
sexual.
Percy Jackson?
They said that his parents medically castrated him when he was younger.
That's
So,
fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
That's
so
not
they
Michael
gave him, like,
Jackson?
pills. Yeah. That's some rumors I heard.
That can't be true. That would be so fucking evil. That would be really fucked up. It's some old black dude that he like worked for a family and they had him castrated. He wasn't a slave, but he kind of was a slave. You know, like slavery ended, but people were still slaves, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
like
trying to
right
think
now.
about who it is. He was an inventor, and they castrated him because it was like white women in the house, like the kids. So they had him castrated. So he had like a really high voice, and I heard he also was homosexual.
This is off topic. I was watching this movie about black Germans the other day. The other day.
Huh?
Whoa.
The other day, and this girl, I was about to say,
Subconscious.
this girl, it was a girl from The Hate You Give.
Yeah.
She was a star of it, and pretty much she fell in love with this white German dude, and she was like, it was crazy because it took place like around slavery time. So she
It's a
was
true story?
I think it was based off a true story.
Okay.
And she had a kid with him and everything, and then her whole thing was like, I want to go to America. He was like, you get treated bad here, but he said you get treated way worse out there and shit
Yeah,
like
they would
that.
kill that.
It was just I've never seen the story take place somewhere else. It was kind of cool.
It
It was a good movie.
Yeah, no, it's that story is like a common story for any like black people who went to other countries where you face racism everywhere as a black person, even in black countries. But then in America, it's like racism was perfected. It's racism's perfect in America.
Yeah.
It equals death in America. You know what I'm saying? They perfected it. They perfected the evil. You know what I mean?
Very
But like
true.
other countries, like I don't really like y'all, but you can still have a full life in Germany and Italy, whatever.
Yeah.
Versus here, they're gonna try to hang your ass. You know?
Yeah. Well, let me see you have joy. You guys want to get in? You tired, bro?
I am tired, bro.
From what?
It was a lost an hour of sleep, and I worked
That
all
is
night.
true. Y'all think we should get away with that shit? I mean, get rid of it?
What?
Yeah, they
Daylight
got
saving?
rid of it in other states.
People saying we should get rid of that shit.
I like it, yo.
I ain't never heard a nigga say that. Why you like it? What's to like about it?
The sun, bro. I like that it gets darker later. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a cool thing.
All right, I feel it.
I've also lived in a state where there is no daylight savings.
How was that? How'd that work out?
It was cool. I mean, it was Hawaii, so it was like, oh, I went from 2 hours behind LA to 3 hours behind LA. All right, whatever. Same shit for me. But the weather's so nice out there that it don't matter. Out here, I feel like I get extra time to be outside. When I was a kid, it was like a big deal. I was like, yo, I really like when I get an extra hour.
And you was only in Hawaii for like 3-4 months, huh?
Like 5, yeah.
That shit felt like a year. I was thinking about that shit the other day. I was piecing it up, and then I was like, this nigga really was only gone like a few months, not a year. You guys want to talk about Jussie Smollett?
Damn, we haven't talked about. You know what's crazy? Last time we talked about it was when Alexis was on the show.
Yeah.
And AMF was in San Francisco.
I know, and we were way on the other side of the argument.
We were like, this nigga needs to be. Everyone needs to be outraged.
What do you guys think about him facing 64 years though?
He ain't doing no fucking 64 years after that nigga who just got caught like embezzling like millions, hundreds of millions of dollars.
They got him on like 16 counts of like different things.
Okay, but do you know who I'm talking about? The white nigga who was like working for Trump?
Well, that's why people are outraged.
Yeah. He just got caught embezzling like $100 and something million, and they're not. I think they're giving him 5 years.
That's why people are outraged.
It's like that, but it's a white collar crime, and you know what I'm saying.
What he fucked up was
5 years, 100 and something million.
What he did was,
and they're saying he probably might not even do that.
When he mailed himself the letter or whatever he mailed himself, that made it federal. So then once that got the feds into it, that's what got all these cases going up against this.
All right, here's the thing about Jussie Smollett. He's a fucking idiot. Like,
all right then.
That was the worst crime ever. As a person who has committed a crime before, like that was like, yo, my guy.
What crime you committed, bro?
None. Nigga. That shit was crazy. I was like, yo, this nigga put.
That has to happen now. Sorry.
Yo,
what do you do?
I need
this
to have
nigga
a mic.
AMF has to be like 100% comfortable every time we record. It's crazy.
What can I say, man? I'm a man of luxuries.
Yeah, grand jury indicts Jussie Smollett on 16 felony counts.
Yo,
if he got a good lawyer, bro, his lawyer will get a lot of those counts knocked down. He'll be all right.
they're gonna make an example out of this nigga though, bro.
Make an example out that old bitch that fucking lied on Emmett Till. That bitch still alive, ain't she?
She died, bro.
Fuck.
I watched fucking Dave Chappelle's stand-up.
She's dead for real?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. I thought she was still alive.
And she confessed it on her deathbed.
Yeah.
You see about that fucking CIA agent that confessed on his deathbed that he murdered Bob Marley?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro. These
think it's
niggas on their deathbed, they saying a lot, my nigga.
Yeah,
fuck
because
that.
these niggas ain't trying to go to hell. They're like, oh shit, it might be real. I'm gonna confess this real quick.
Yeah, you know what I need, man? Y'all gotta get their assets or something. They gotta pay in some type of financial way or something. I need something to happen.
Did you guys see YBN Almighty J get jumped?
Yeah, I seen that. And it was
Hold
hilarious.
on, back to Jussie Smollett, bro. We completely left that, and something we didn't get to talk about, bro.
Go ahead, nigga. I don't remember.
You didn't pay attention to the story when it was out, like all the things that he did wrong to get himself caught up, basically.
You mean them big ass Nigerians in the story?
Yeah,
Like, first, he wrote a check. You don't write a check to, like, you know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
don't
saying?
leave a fucking paper trail.
Yeah, he paid them in check, which is
First off, his
really
first
baffling
mistake
to
was
me.
using the largest Nigerians on earth. This nigga used WWE Nigerians to fucking buy. These was the biggest black people I've ever seen in my life, bro. It was the Big Show Nigerian.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, why y'all got these? This is the video was like, these was the biggest niggas I've ever seen in my life.
nigga wore a purple do-rag to buy all this shit to commit the crimes. Like, nigga, you stick out.
It was like Cheo sent them. The do-rag. It was like, hey.
And
Bro.
then I hate that he went to the spot to like map out how it was gonna go, basically.
Yeah.
You know that they said that they had, like, a routine of them fighting, like, how it would go and shit?
Yeah,
This shit
bro,
was
this
choreographed.
They had a
Oh, well, that's the
was
thing,
weird,
bro. So it was supposed to be a camera that was recording one of the camera. Like, let's just say it's the camera here, here, and one here. And so they were trying to use this camera to catch the whole thing. Like, it started here, but then it would move here, and this camera would catch everything. The camera was fucking off or something. So they never got the footage of him getting, like, beat.
Here's my thing though, which is kind of confusing, because I'm like, all right, if he was waiting, like, you know, you go there to map it out, you choreograph it or whatever, and then you spot the camera, and that's the camera that's supposed to catch it. wouldn't the camera catch you the first time you're there too? You know what I'm saying? And then like when they look back at the jumping, they're like, oh shit, this exact same jumping happened with the same people 2 weeks prior or a month prior.
You know what it was, bro? It was the fact that you're gonna like this, bro. It was the fact that he was playing chess. I mean, he was playing checkers, and the fucking investigators were playing chess, and they were just like, "Oh, this nigga thought that we were gonna look at this and go, oh, okay, and that's it." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, people who do this aren't stupid, you know. And then the fact that it was related to like the president, kind of, you know what I'm saying, because of the MAGA shit. You think they wasn't gonna fully investigate this shit, bro?
Yeah, that shit
stupid.
was.
Even if it wasn't investigated on that side, like even black people would have had it. Like, let's say Black Lives Matter got involved, right? Even they would have investigated it fully because of the nature of the nature of society right now, and or the state the society's in right now, and the nature of the crime. So he fucked himself over by doing. You know what I mean? He should have just got, I got robbed or something, like. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened. It's just fucked up. He should have just got regular publicity, but because he made it about race and about him being gay, and because he's a gay Tupac now and all this, it's funny how he went out and really tried to like, I'm all of this shit.
He had a whole
rebrand him.
He had a whole press run behind it for sure.
Now you saying it was like
they say I didn't fight back, but I fought. It's like you about to really be fighting now with your stupid ass.
now he's
That's
claiming
like
he
that
got a
legal
drug
system.
problem and shit. So
There's definitely something wrong with this nigga, bro, for sure. Cause oh my god, that nigga dumb. That nigga's
the
so
niggas he hired worked on Empire too.
he's so dumb. Like
come on, bro.
he's so dumb, bro, that I'm like, yo, there has to be something wrong with him. He did not even slightly think this through.
Yeah, Jesse fucked up. I liked him till he was cool.
Like he could have got away with walking into a Subway with a gun and grabbing shit better than this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like no mask on or nothing. Like less chance of getting caught doing that than the shit that he did.
That's all I gotta say.
It's like he turned himself in. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
All right, what else?
Jesse, man? I wish him the best though. I hope he don't do real jail
Hey
time.
man, this camera gonna pick up my nose itching like I got a coke problem. This shit is crazy, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. Just don't judge me. My shit itching like a hoe.
You guys want to just get into all the scandals?
Yeah, since
You
we
guys wanna,
fucking missed everything.
Talk about that Jordan Woods.
All right, yeah.
That was probably one of the
Let's quickly run through the scandals.
All right, Jordan Woods. Whose side are you guys on first? Though?
Tristan's.
Oh no, I got a question for y'all. Who do you think was more wrong to Chloe? Jordan being her best friend, or Tristan being her
First,
baby daddy?
Jordan's not Chloe's best friend.
One of her close friends.
She was Kylie's friend, I thought.
I guess that they were saying she was a family friend. She was
Nigga,
cool.
she was,
She was fucking
bro,
like
she was
19,
just
right?
following. She was
21.
following the
21,
Kardashian
21.
tradition of fucking friends. She thought it was cool.
You said tradition.
Yeah, the tradition, nigga. What was it? Who was Kim Kardashian like friends with before she started fucking like
Paris
like
Hilton.
okay, who was it?
Paris Hilton.
Yeah, but no, what boyfriend she took from her?
Oh, I don't know.
It was something like that, bro. Like
You thinking of Chloe? Chloe.
no, I'm
be-
thinking about Kim. Kim did that shit too, bro. She was around, was fucking with. She went and fucked with somebody's home boyfriend, and then they started dating. Chloe did the same shit like 3 times, my nigga, as me and you just talked about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the Kardashian way.
Kardashian curse.
Whatever, nigga. You know.
I know.
Tristan's the only nigga that's been like kind of, he's like in the get out situation. Like he almost out of the sunken place.
Well, he was spotted with another girl. Like,
Bro,
last week.
Tristan Thompson does not give a fuck about nothing,
Yeah,
dog.
he like, bitch, if you gonna let me stay, you know what I'm saying? Like the media know, I'm about to just get this.
This nigga's like, I'm 7 fucking 10 and I'm a millionaire.
Hey, bitch, I'm in an open
Like-
relationship.
And didn't he leave his like baby mama for Chloe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His baby
So
mama is
that shit just happened, same
actually
thing.
Kevin Hart's sister.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, you said that bad, nigga. Wait a minute.
It's baby mama Kevin Hart, but not. It's his sister, the one that Kevin Hart cheated on. So I feel bad for them sisters, bro.
Yo, you fuck with.
Hey, man, black men don't
if you
cheat,
fuck
bro.
with rich, if you fuck with rich guys, like
Tristan from
really,
Canada.
really, really rich guys, regular niggas cheat on you. Really, really rich, famous niggas is for sure cheating.
What about
on you.
famous women?
Yeah, they
You
cheating.
think Oprah cheat on Stedman?
Yo, I don't know anything about Oprah at all. I have no idea. Oprah's also a billionaire, so I don't even know if she has time to cheat. But niggas who are like, I'm in the
Oprah don't
NBA.
cheat, bro. She fucked the money itself, bro. That shit, she's fucking the money, bro. And then she's having money babies. That's how she became a billionaire, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all think Beyonce cheat?
I think Beyonce cheated. I'm not gonna front.
Bro, that's so, like, it's different.
I think Beyonce fucked somebody else once.
LeBron?
Damn.
Nah, they always be
Nah.
saying that she fucked with that nigga LeBron. They had like a whole like doctor who reads body language, cause they got like all these clips of her like it just looked like she be like crushing on this nigga LeBron. Like anytime she go to the game, there's a clip where Jay-Z look at her like you need to chill. That nigga do like a little move and he looking at her like.
You remember when Rihanna first came out and Rihanna and Jay-Z used to be together all the time?
Yeah.
I think Jay-Z slapped Rihanna once.
They said Jay-Z used to fuck with Free from 106 Park. You remember that shit?
I've heard about that before.
But
too.
I can see
Why
Jay-Z.
do we always end up talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce, yo?
And
It's
Kanye,
like
and
every
Kanye.
single episode we end up talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce somehow. Those are like my two least favorite people to talk about.
Because you scared, bro. That's why.
Yeah, he's scared of the Beehive. That nigga eyes get big anytime we start
bro,
talking about
one day
Beyonce,
this is
bro.
gonna
Bro,
bite us. One day this
they
is gonna bite
gonna
us in
come.
the
They
ass.
gonna come for us for one. Two, they're old, bro. I don't care. Like they don't do anything exciting anymore. Like there's no controversy with them now.
Jay-Z tight though, bro. I like Jay-Z.
Jay-Z actually just on the up and up, my nigga. This nigga Jay-Z has been, he's done it. We've talked about this before, but he keeps doing dope shit for black people.
Yeah, what he did for 21 was tight as fuck.
But he just did something recently for somebody else. It was a legal thing as well.
It was something.
I think they said his legal team is like perfect right now.
That
Like,
nigga Jay-Z about to open a law
everybody
firm.
up.
He's about to open like the Rock Nation law firm, and it's gonna be like a civil rights fucking lawsuit team or some shit, like the new Johnny Cochran team and shit. I could just see that shit happen, bro. I think like 60 years old, Jay-Z's running for president.
I can see it.
It makes sense. He might as well. Ronald Reagan ran for president. That nigga was a movie star, which I didn't know that.
Nigga Trump.
beforehand.
Yeah,
a
Trump
celebrity.
is our president right now. So
You guys want to talk about Tekashi?
No,
He may get no jail time. Well, he may get free.
Let's talk about snitching real fast. If we gonna talk
What's the
about
definition of snitching to you?
bro, the definition of snitching to me is telling the police shit you did not have to tell them.
That's what I think. When you
That's
did not
kinda-
have to tell them.
You don't have to tell them. Niggas just be talking. You can snitch on yourself or you can snitch on other people, but you talking to the police. You gotta do like the Chinese people, bro. And just, I don't know what you're talking about. And I don't speak English.
I'm not saying anything, but say if we're out and I record you kissing another girl and put that on my Instagram, is that snitching?
No, that's just stupid.
yeah, no, that's
That's stupid. So
Because niggas was saying that's snitching. He was
why'd you post it?
Because the niggas post on their Instagram story. I'm just saying you're in the background or something. Like
Yeah, did you know that you happened to catch me on camera?
I may have saw it. I just still posted it.
That's you not giving a fuck. It's not the same thing as snitching.
Well, I'm just I was listening to Star and Joe Budden had this interview.
Yeah,
and they was
That's like dry snitching.
Yeah, I was like, that's dry
Yeah, that's
snitching
dry
like a
snitching.
motherfucker.
He was
bro.
Dry
saying-
snitching isn't the same as snitching. Snitching is on purpose saying things that's unnecessary to say. That's snitching. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that like snitching, we don't. This is not the motherfucking like mafia time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Which all them niggas snitched.
that's the other. That's
Like-
the other part.
Like,
my nigga.
let's be real about that. When niggas talk like about, they're like, nigga, the mafia. I'm like, all the head mafia niggas, we know them because they snitched. You know,
Facts.
like they all got caught up and then they all ratted. Like
I
that's why we
recently-
get these movies.
It's funny because I recently watched American Gangster.
That nigga,
And
told
that
on
nigga snitched
everybody.
on. He says, "Look, he said I'm about to give y'all who y'all want." He didn't just give up his family, mind you. He snitched
He
on
didn't
his
give.
family.
He didn't give up his family because his family was already caught up. They already had them. Who he snitched on, like we said,
Was all the-
snitching-
was all the other crime families.
all the crime families, because he was like, they hate niggas, and I'm black. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing everything to get me out of here. And then he was like, "Oh, you want the cops? You want who I had on my payroll?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll give them to you, no problem."
I haven't seen American Gangster in a long time.
Nigga, that movie's
good.
amazing.
I only remember him slapping the shit out of Idris Elba. When that nigga left like the little diner. I was like,
Yeah.
hold on real quick. Yeah, I gotta
He
rewatch
shot
that
him.
movie.
He didn't slap him
he
one
shot
time.
Oh yeah, he killed him, right? He
Yeah.
killed him
Yeah,
like
I
right in
was
front of his
What
girl.
movie you remember, bro?
I just didn't he smack that nigga with like salt, like a canister of salt though or something. He took off the table.
Oh yeah. He did. Nope, he did not do that.
Nah, he
put
shot
the
him and he
gun
put the money
through
in it.
He like muzzled it with the salt shaker thing, so it wasn't, I guess, as loud.
Sound like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Put the potato.
They got here and kill her. So Tekashi, you guys are for him snitching on all them niggas.
Them niggas who don't fuck with him anyway. Yeah, snitch, bro. You got a family.
Let's say it's you. Let's say it's one of us, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I got the scenario for you right now.
So
we all hold on. I got a good one because I wanted to say this. Hold on,
wasn't good.
Let me get this one. This one good. This one good. This one good.
All right, yo, you good.
We all robbed something.
Okay.
You the only one get caught up.
I'm not telling.
They say you do 7 years, but if you give,
I'm not telling.
You give our names, we'll only do a year, and you only do 2.
Fuck, that was too good of a deal.
This
nigga took the time, but they don't. The thing is, bro,
I ain't hitting no licks with y'all. That is crazy.
Hey, that deal talked to me. I was like, but nah, bro, I can't. The reason why, bro, and this has happened to me before, where I got caught up. This happened to me in a legal way, and this has happened to me in just like a corporate way, and I didn't say shit. And the nigga who asked me, I was cool with. He was a supervisor. I was cool with him, right? And he was like, please tell him this other nigga, I hate him. And I was like, nah, that nigga didn't do shit. He was just like, just say this. I'm like, nah, bro. Because I'm like, why would I get this nigga in trouble when I'm the only person that's about to get fired?
Yeah.
So I'm going to just get fired. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
bro, if it's for a job, I'm for sure not snitching.
Yeah, it's just one of
I'd
the
say I hate jobs. I'd be like, fuck y'all niggas, bro.
Yeah, bro. It wasn't about that. I don't hate jobs. I just wasn't about to tell. Like, It's no reason to tell. For what? Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? So and that's what it is. Like if you're not caught up, there's no reason for you to do that.
Facts. I feel it.
Yeah, if we all rob someone, we get caught.
Now, hold up though. Let's say some shit happens, and this has actually happened to me. Let's say some shit happens where you don't know what the fuck is going on. You get caught up for some shit that you weren't even a part of. You had no idea that some shit was happening, and you're about to go down for it. But you know who really did whatever.
I know a nigga doing a stretch right now for that. He'll be out when he's 50. He went in at 25.
He didn't say shit?
He would have died.
He would have died if he said shit?
Yeah, I probably would have sung. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm telling.
Jail is dead.
I'm doing it. I didn't even do it.
At that time, I
Crazy.
for sure would have said, like, I mean, I still would. I would have for sure been like, yeah.
Nigga, if we go out to eat and I'm paying for something I didn't even order, I'm snitching. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely snitching. I'm going to do jail time. And I didn't even do it.
Talking to the microphone.
Me? Yeah. And I didn't even do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Definitely. So if they call me about that shit, Cheo, you out of here, bro.
Yes,
but nah, bro, I think definitely people got to stop pretending like we just really of this culture. Oh, like I said, the only people I've really seen do it is Asians, my nigga. Because I think Latinos get down like that too, where they don't really be snitching like that because it equals death. They know they gonna.
Nigga, I was talking about was Hispanic.
Yeah, I figured. Like, but outside of that, everybody's talking, and them niggas ain't just talking. They singing the whole. What do you want to hear? Just like Tekashi, he's telling niggas shit that didn't even have anything to do with it. Oh yeah, nigga, with Target, yeah, he was 5. Target just stealing from Target, yeah, I saw him.
It's funny how like anytime a rapper get arrested now, they like say, "Oh, Tekashi must have told on that nigga." Like, what was the nigga that?
YM Melly.
Yeah, YM Melly.
Bro,
that nigga snitched on himself with his stupid ass. That song, when I heard that shit, I was like, "Hey."
He made the song before he killed him though.
Yeah, that wasn't about that. It was something different.
Yeah, just correlated.
Yeah, it just went too well. It was like a Boondocks moment.
Yeah.
It was like,
but did he actually even kill? I didn't think he killed his friend in the first place.
Supposedly, he not only killed them, rode around with them in his car for like a few hours.
Was him dead?
Like trying to figure out where to put him.
Hold on. What happened?
So supposedly he shot them, put them in the trunk, and rode around to different hoods trying to get like shot at. Yeah. But he couldn't.
Oh, so that he could frame it?
So it could look like a drive-by. But he couldn't, so he just dropped them off at the hospital.
Nobody was shooting this nigga.
He dropped them off at the hospital?
Yeah, he just abandoned the car at the hospital.
Oh, my guy got no kind of fucking...
Well, you know, he's supposed to be like, they're saying that he has like a mental issue and like there's another personality with him.
He must, bro.
He said that shit himself, bro. That shit is...
Yo. How are niggas so bad at committing crimes, bro? Like... Do niggas not watch movies? Like, have you never watched a movie and been like, oh, I see where he fucked up?
Yeah.
I would do this. Like, has no one ever done that? Like, these niggas be committing the worst crimes ever, yo.
Are you guys familiar with Robert Kraft, the Patriots owner? He actually like helped Meek Mill get out of jail, but I think he got in trouble with like a prostitute rank or something.
We were about to talk about this in depth, Loki. on different levels. It's important.
All right.
First off, he's an old man. What you want to say?
I was just gonna clarify it real quick. My morals and views on prostitution.
All right,
We gonna get
first-
into that. We gonna get into that.
But first, the rumor was
It was a sex trafficking.
it was
thing.
sex trafficking,
And
that's why it looked
that's what I
really
was
bad.
talking about.
Yeah.
If it's sex trafficking, it's a no go. You're a fucking imbecile. You're a peasant. You should die. If it's just a girl who's a prostitute and is being paid for the service, whatever. Live your best life.
Yeah, he got a
All right,
hand job for like
hold on.
$80 before a playoff game.
Now, if you running into a rub and tug, how the fuck is he supposed to know this is a fucking sex trafficking ring?
Well, they say he knew in the
Of
first,
course they said he knew.
Yeah.
Of course, he's a fucking billionaire. Of course, they want as much money. They know that old man ain't going to jail.
I thought they were saying it was his own shit.
No. They just
This
said he
nigga
was
went
part
into
of it.
he went into a parlor and got caught up in the sting. You know what I'm saying? That's like if I went up in there, I would have got caught in the sting. You know what I'm saying? And whoever just happened to be there that day, they got caught up in the sting. He went and got a little rub and tug, and then they caught him. And I'm just like, he's an old man getting a hand job. Oh, but these girls are being forced against him. How the fuck was he supposed to know that? That's like me saying I went and bought some diamonds, and I find out later they blood diamonds. I don't fucking know. I didn't get the diamonds myself. I just bought them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah.
feel you.
So that's why I'm just like, y'all, leave this old nigga alone. Like, what the fuck? But he started fucking with Meek Mill all of a sudden. We gonna find everything wrong with you, my nigga. So,
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
real.
bro. I ain't fucking with that shit. Now, that's that part. I think any old nigga, if you over the age of like 55, you get a hand job, my nigga, and not go to jail for that. I think that's fair. I think the hand job becomes a part of, over 55 it's a senior citizens like deal. You should just get a hand job with your massage. Why not? Old niggas ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let that nigga do his thing, bro.
Yeah.
He probably still like him being that rich. He probably could have just hired an escort, but he's like, I want the
But
old
shit,
feel.
little do you know the escort's fucking part of a ring. You
Yeah,
know what
bro.
I'm saying? It's like, yo.
Well, that's the reason why, and now we about to really talk about it. That's the reason why prostitution should be legal.
Should be legal.
That's what I said, but I said it
Correct.
fucked up.
I have a question. If you guys went to go get a massage and then they offered you that, would you guys accept it?
They have, and I didn't like it. I didn't want a hand job. I went for a massage, and then she started trying to touch my dick, and I was like, I'm not. I really wanted a
Was
massage. My back
was
hurts.
the massage trash?
No, she did it. She's really a licensed masseuse, but she tried to jack me off too, and I didn't want it. I just was like, I really came for a hand job. I mean,
The truth. Exposed.
I really came for a hand job.
Tell us how you really feel.
I really came for a fucking back massage. My back. Everybody knows me, bro. I'm pretty much destroyed. I'm coming in for a real massage. I'm not coming in for no. I've been jacking off since I was 11. I don't need no bitch to. I'm not paying no bitch to jack off. I don't got arthritis. Who gonna jack me off better than me?
Sound like a song lyric, nigga.
I'm just saying. Nobody's gonna beat my meat better than me. I've been doing it before you.
All right.
I'm cool.
For me, if I was single, I would first stop her and be like, "Does this cost more?" Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, it's gonna be
Yes,
extra.
it costs more,
No,
bro.
then stop. No, I'm not paying no extra for no hand job.
I
What if she
pay
said?
extra.
What if she
That's
said
just
no?
what's-
It's
Why
included in
though?
the rate.
In the rape?
In the rate.
Oh, in the rate. Yeah. What she look like? Is she old as hell?
Oh my god.
Hey, bro.
bro.
Hey,
This
edit this out,
nigga
man. Edit this out. Hey, my nigga
dancing.
Cam got to go home today, man. Edit this out. You don't need this.
He
Nah,
dancing.
I wouldn't.
He
I wouldn't do
dancing.
it. I
He
wouldn't do
There
dancing.
you
it.
go. I got you, bro.
I wouldn't
got
do
you,
it.
man.
She's super old. With
Hey,
smooth
hey,
hands
right
though.
at this moment. Hey, right
Sweet
at this moment.
hands.
Smooth hands.
So y'all know Cam,
Maybe.
his screensaver is Steph. That nigga opened his phone, looked at it, was like, nah, man, I wouldn't I wouldn't take that. Nah,
We gonna
I
do
don't
it.
want that. I could do it myself.
Yeah, I would do it. Plus, girls don't even give that good of hand jobs. For being honest.
Yeah, bro, because, you know, but anyway, it doesn't matter, bro. So now with that part, we have been having this conversation. Shout out Minnie, by the way. Shout out my nigga Minnie. What's her Instagram? You know about her?
Minnie Scarlet.
That's her Instagram name, the full thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so at Minnie Scarlet on Instagram. Shout out Minnie because, bro, she's been having this conversation a lot. And it just seems like a lot of people are super, super anti, even in our group message.
Sex worker.
Yeah, they're super anti-sex worker, which is pretty much anybody who makes money off of
Sex.
sexuality.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that being said, let's just have the conversation, my nigga, and put the gavel to this once and for all.
Okay. I believe that prostitution should be legal as well.
Cam?
Cam's the I don't know song.
I never said it shouldn't be legal.
I'm asking you right now.
Oh yeah, it could be legal.
It could be or should it be?
I don't know. Honestly,
why,
don't know.
why not? Why not though? Why should it be? Why should it not be? If you know,
I don't know enough about it to even say yes or no. But if it is, I wouldn't have no problem. If it's not, I wouldn't have a problem. That's what I'm saying.
Do you feel like it's like a? Do you feel like? Do you actually not even? Do you feel like? Do you personally look down on motherfucking prostitutes, nigga, sex workers, cam girls, Instagram, Snapchat premium girls?
Basically, Cam, this is your tell-all right
Do
now,
I
bro.
look down upon them? No. Would I marry a prostitute? No.
Would you marry a porn star?
No.
Would not even marry. Stop marry. Date.
Date? Not seriously.
Okay.
Go fuck around for a couple months, but I
Okay.
wouldn't like.
You think you could fuck around with a porn star for a couple months, and you, specifically you, with your personality, not catch feelings, and then just end up wanting to
That's
date them?
fucked up.
Yeah.
That little last part was a little like,
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Is there water in that fridge?
Nah, because Cam's the same one who's like, you can't talk to someone for a certain amount of time and not eventually.
I said you can't have sex with somebody over a year. I think and not develop any feelings. I'm not saying that you're gonna fall head over heels for them and fall in love with them, but I'm just saying like you're gonna develop some feelings if you have sex with somebody for like a year.
Okay.
But no, I probably wouldn't wife a prostitute.
Yeah, I mean, a prostitute is completely different. Porn stars.
Porn star? No, I probably wouldn't wife a porn star.
Stripper neither.
So I'll tell y'all niggas something
Nah.
about a girl who I knew was not only a prostitute but a porn star. And privately, I'll give her y'all like her information. Y'all can look her up. But this was like my homegirl from like back when. And if I would ever like date or
Talk closer into your microphone.
Hold up, man. Get my shit close.
I feel ambushed. This shit wasn't on the docket. Niggas just started looking at me and started asking questions.
Because in the group chat, you real anti, bro.
I wasn't anti. I was just giving my opinion.
Nah, you seem real anti in the group chat.
This nigga D'Angelo Russell to me, bro. Go ahead.
I didn't know you were closet anti. I thought
I'm not closet anti. My answer still stays the same. You was asking me, would I wife one? I said, nah, I wouldn't wife one.
I'm gonna be real. When Minnie was right here on the podcast, you for sure. I could go back in the episode. Was like, yeah, I'll date a porn star, no problem.
I don't remember that.
It's cool. I'm gonna sample that shit, chop it in here, and throw it in this episode.
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna come
do
back
that.
with the story. This is what I'm gonna say. I think people don't really want to fuck with porn stars or sex workers at all because of what other people will say. And I think that most people in their lives won't do shit. Just like me when I was a kid, which so much less now. But when I was a kid, was this girl that I used to like. There was like a fat girl who was cute as fuck. She just was fat. And I didn't want to fuck with her because she was fat, and I was like wondering what people would say about my chubby girlfriend, basically. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't that you cared necessarily. It was that
I didn't care.
You were
but I was
self-conscious
worried
about what other people were gonna say.
exactly. And then, like maybe like a couple months later, I just thought to myself, like, that shit was so. I remember not only the girl, but when I realized it, and I was like, this was stupid. She was so fucking cute. You know what I'm saying? It was another girl who this has happened with too. When I was like in middle school.
What she look like now?
I don't know.
Wonder if she got like
probably
super.
horrible. She probably like on my 600-pound life type shit. But at the time we were younger, you know.
Maybe
what I mean?
it's good you didn't date her. Then.
Probably, but you know, who knows what she looks like now? But this other girl who I used to really like, who had a ghetto ass name, but she was real cute, but she had really really short hair, and niggas used to call her a chicken head. And I'm like, I don't want to date a chicken head. And everybody she got, it's like it's stupid. Now girls be bald headed. Nobody give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when you let other people control what you're gonna do, you live less. Because you're worried so much about what other people are going to say. And I think that's what it is about dating a prostitute or girls being prostitutes or sex workers is that people are so concerned about what other people are going to say. And it's like the job itself isn't crazy. It's not like it's like a horrible thing for somebody to do. It's that other people see it as everybody's argument is I work like this. I work a 9 to 5. I bust my ass and you're blah, 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 blah. You know how many niggas that are supervisors literally just type emails and sit down? They'll type emails maybe the beginning of the day. The rest of the day, they don't work. Longshoremen who work 4 hours a day, don't work the other 4 hours, get paid for the full 8 hours. Easy work. How is their job? You know what I'm saying? Like no one's going, that nigga only work 4 hours a day and I bust my ass 9 to 5. Do better. Figure something out. Go get your degree.
Well, what trips me out about it is like if you reference back to like our Valentine's Day episode, how like Asha and Tam were like, yo, like I don't hate strippers, you know, but it's just crazy. I go to work every day 9 to 5 and like grind out here, but
I'm not gonna throw Asha in there, bro, because only Tam said that.
Okay,
but I also think that they were saying that the act of niggas throwing the money. They weren't saying like, oh, looking down upon the act of the girl stripping. They're like, it's just crazy that y'all niggas are so head over heels to throw money at these girls dancing.
She was just saying that it was wild that she has to go to work and do this to make this money that these girls are able to make more faster. You know what I'm saying? But it's not easier. You know, like it's more money and it's faster money, but the easiness goes along with, okay, well, morally and like inside of you, can you gather yourself to do this? You know what I'm saying? If you can't do that, if that is difficult, then that job is difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hold on, let me throw another perspective on there too. You know how people say, let's say like that's the only life they knew, right?
Yeah.
Some people grow up and you know the course of their life led them into doing things for money that was sexual. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So then someone else's argument would be like, they could learn how to do this. They could go do this, and this, right? And that would be their argument for like they don't have to do that, right? The same thing applies in reverse for girls who are like, oh, like those girls are stripping while I go do this. But it's like, yeah, but you can strip.
Literally.
Yeah, if you wanted to go strip, you can go learn.
That's
to strip.
the thing.
You can
It's
take
like,
a class. There's a stripping class. There's a pole dancing
I
class.
never hear like, I've never heard this ever. Someone be like, oh, you can't go do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they, because they wouldn't do it, are like, I have to work all the time while she's just doing this. It's like, well, then go do that. Like, what the hell?
They won't though.
I'm not gonna be like, this nigga out here robbing banks while I'm fucking going to work every night. It's like, nigga, go rob a bank then. It's like, oh yeah, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing makes him more than me. You know what I'm saying? Like I could still, this nigga selling drugs and I'm doing, I could sell drugs. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what
like,
too, bro? I've sold drugs. It's just not easy.
But what?
It's not as easy
bro.
as you think, bro. The drug game is more about building your clientele than it is about actually selling the drugs.
Bro, but that's what I'm saying. But from the outside looking in, everything's easy. You know what I'm saying? Everyone and everything's
nigga.
Quick. It's like, this nigga, he sell drugs. You know?
Yeah,
it's like, damn, little do you know this nigga risking his life every day.
Oh, yeah.
This nigga risking his family.
Oh, yeah.
This nigga risking jail. Like, he's doing hella shit that's mad dangerous in order to get not as much money as you calculated in your head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and also, no one's stopping you from doing this. Like, you could literally go do this right now. But you have it set. Nah, I'm better than that. I'm a grind for mine. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, no one should sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what? No, some people should sell drugs, bro. It's just not for everybody. If everything, drug dealing, stripping, prostitute, it's not for everybody.
also don't put that
but
in
don't
the same
put it down
category.
for other people. What, drug dealing and prostitution?
Yeah. Like, to me, drug dealing shouldn't be
Well, they're both illegal.
Stripping,
that's why he's saying.
Bro, drug
stripping
dealing
and
already
other
is
sex
legal,
work
bro.
is not
I know, but he said
illegal.
prostitution.
Yeah, prostitution is illegal here in certain places here.
Yeah, it's legal
Not
in
everywhere.
the U.S. and what only state I know is Las Vegas, but not in Nevada.
You know what? It's not. Yeah, it's not even like I thought that shit was legal.
It's in Nevada.
Nevada
but not Las Vegas.
is
That's the
legal.
reverse.
Las Vegas is
But not in Las Vegas. It's illegal in Las Vegas, but in the state of Nevada, prostitution is supposed to be legal.
Yeah, something like that. Wherever the Bunny Ranch is,
Yeah, exactly. Which is
Yeah.
like right outside of.
little outskirts.
Yeah.
But to sum it up, yeah, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't wife for a porn star.
I ain't
or,
mad at it. I'm just saying,
or
like
prostitute.
people keep. It's like this attack on sex workers. It's like it's unnecessary, bro. Just everyone has different lives. Accept the fact that you don't like what they're doing, but don't put them down. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not less than you. You know what I'm saying? You know that makes sense. I feel like that makes sense.
I don't
It
think
makes
they get put down that much,
100%.
No, they do. They do get like you.
Yeah, they get
you
put down
brought
a
it to
lot.
my attention that they get.
Oh, like how people see them.
Because you're saying no one's gonna accept this, and I don't want to like say what you said because you my nigga, and I don't want to just
What nigga was
specifically
that?
say what you said.
What did I say?
I don't want to say it because I love
You
you, bro.
said that.
I said that
No, it's 'cause-
most.
Nah, don't.
I said that most porn stars? You talking about when I said most porn stars probably had something traumatic happen to them to get them there?
It's when I said that, honestly, in like 20 years from now, it's going to be like an acceptable
Oh, yeah.
thing.
I said no, it won't.
And I disagree. I think that as the years go on, it's just becoming a more and more and more acceptable thing because more and more people are doing it.
I just think we just see more and more people doing it because of the internet. But it's always been this amount of people doing it. We just can see, this girl's out here selling news in Texas now.
There's more people in the world, so more people are doing things, like all jobs. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely more sex workers right now.
Let's move on, man.
I think it's going to be less accepted because these niggas is out here, is niggas who hate that girls are doing that. And they're like getting, not the IRS, but like, yo, you should pay taxes for doing this.
They should, because this shit should be legal.
No. We'll see in 20 years.
We will.
I'll be like, jeez. That's my old man voice.
Okay, let's. What else we got, man?
We got damn, that wasn't even on the docket.
Yeah, but I wanted to. I don't push it in. You know, I know I'm supposed to, but I don't push it in, bro. I just think and then I act.
Whoa.
The questions.
Hey,
I saw that shit on Instagram.
Just so everyone knows, Cam is the one who writes these dockets, yo. And this nigga said, "Would you let a stud give you head?"
Would you?
No.
Why?
Why?
Do you ever see the dyke with the big ass titties on Instagram?
Nah.
You know what I'm talking about? She's like she does Instagram skits.
I'm
with
not.
other people.
I would.
Oh
I would let that bitch suck my dick. Why not?
I don't think I would let a girl who's not into guys suck my dick. Like,
yeah, I'm letting
if she's
I'm letting that happen.
If she's not into guys, I'm like, I feel.
Does she
weird
want
about
to
this
suck your
situation.
dick though?
Oh
Yeah. She was like, you chilling with your homie stud. Like,
What if she trying to prove something? Oh no, that's weird, bro. That's weird, bro.
Yeah.
that was the question. He was like, what if you had a friend that was a stud and she was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? She wanted to do that. Would you let
Does
her?
she have to be a stud though? Like she
Yeah.
not just gay, she has to be a stud.
She has to be a stud.
But this is my friend. That's weird. That's weird.
But if you didn't know her.
Because you know why? That means you had to look at her as the homie. If I didn't know her, yeah, it's different. But if you looked at her as the homie for the whole time, and she a stud, so you kind of got to reference her as a nigga as well.
Yeah.
And then she turned around and she's like, hey, I want to give you some head. That's weird. And that changes your friendship the whole time y'all was hanging around each other. Then why all of a sudden she want to try to just suck some dick now?
It was a question on Instagram. I thought
It was weird, bro. If she's your homie, that's completely strange. But if it's just like, oh, she a dyke, but she cute and she want to suck your dick, I don't.
Maybe she's like, oh, I'll suck yours if you like go down on me or something like that.
As long as I'm going down on the pussy and not the strap on, I don't see the problem.
Still weird though.
It's weird.
It's
I'm
weird.
not gonna disagree with it being weird. But
And I'm like king of weird shit. This shit is weird. Just put me in. You know what this shit remind me of? Fucking Scary Movie when he's trying to get his girl to put on all the football. fucking pads. That's what that shit remind me of, bro.
Somebody in the comments was like, I might let her do it, but when I look down and see her baggy ass jeans, my dick gonna go soft or some shit like that.
yeah,
But
get naked, solve the problems. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
she'll be like, you good?
You ever fuck a girl with short hair? Anybody?
Yeah.
You okay? I know Cheo.
What do you consider short?
Was her hair short when she? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, her hair was bald, or what was it?
It wasn't bald, but
It was just short.
A couple girls.
Did you hear
with
from
short
the? Did you hear from the back?
No.
Yeah. Look, fucking a bitch with short hair from the back is strange.
I fucked other girls with short hair from the back. Yeah.
Was it like?
No,
what kind
like,
of short
did
hair?
she have a
Like
fade?
Bald headed though, yeah.
Yeah, bald.
Yeah, that shit weird. I don't do that. You gotta look at me.
I'm gonna be real. If the body's right, it don't matter. Like Amber Rose from the back, no
Yeah,
problem.
you don't have to worry about that with Amber Rose. You can see Amber Rose titties from the back.
That's what I'm saying, yo.
Yeah.
Short hair is not a problem as long as the short hair fits the person.
But I know who you fucked though. And
Your phone's about to die? Oh, okay.
All right,
Fuck
cool.
it.
we got enough. We got some good shit on there.
You guys want to pause it real quick or we keep going?
What about you?
Keep
Where
it
we at?
rolling.
What's the pettiest reason you guys ever stopped talking to a girl?
I didn't like the way she dressed.
That's not
I
petty.
didn't like her
Pettier.
toes. All shallow reasons.
Mine was her haircut. I was like, oh, can't do that. She had long hair and then she cut her hair, and when I fucked one time from the back, I looked. I said, I can't do this again.
Rough hands.
That was the last time I fucked her.
Yeah, rough hands is a big one.
Okay.
Voice.
with that Brillo pad jack off look.
Yeah, I don't like rough hands.
This nigga serious.
that shit bothers me.
I want to get out of this, man.
What?
Nothing. We good.
Quick sidebar. Friends from College was canceled. We talked about that a couple episodes. That Cheo swore up and down was a great show. Didn't get to season 3.
It's a good show, bro.
Sure.
You're not intelligent enough to get it, bro.
I guess a whole bunch of people wasn't intelligent enough to watch it. That's why the views
Makes
was
sense.
so low.
That's why Bird Box is such a hit. A bunch of dumb niggas liking that movie.
And y'all what's your definition of a hoe? What makes someone a hoe? Man or woman?
In my opinion, a hoe is just somebody who's supposed to be, or like has put themselves in a position where they're supposed to be committed, and they don't give a fuck about that commitment. They're out here just wilding.
So you can't. So you have to be in a relationship to be a hoe?
Yeah.
In your definition?
I didn't listen to the question.
What's your definition of a hoe? What makes someone a hoe?
I don't have a good answer for that. I think what makes someone a hoe is if they fuck somebody for money, and then they become.
Oh
a hoe.
yeah, technically, yeah. That's what
That's
a
what a
hoe is.
hoe
But I
is.
get what your question was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think too. What did you say, Shelly? If you fuck someone's friend, like you fuck your.
No, he said if you're like pretty much in a relationship,
Like
y'all
you
just out here
have,
fucking.
like basically you have to be lying, like conniving for it to in the way that you mean. Because yeah, a hoe is just a prostitute basically. But yeah, you got to be lying. You got to be telling someone like one thing and have them really believe in you, and then you out here like not caring, doing everything else.
They drank the fuck out of that.
Awesome man over here.
God damn. Have you ever dated a girl who was constantly like trying to fight somebody? Like anytime y'all go out, she was like the drama girl, either fight you or a random person.
Nah, but the most I think not exactly that, but my ex, the one you know,
James.
Yeah, him. Just like all right. So nah, she used to always try to like just get in fights for no not like
With you?
Nah, but with like random people, like she would get pissed off. People that I know would like fuck her up or like get her killed. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But then sometimes I used to play into that shit too. Like I remember we chased a nigga once. like a nigga. We were trying to drive. I was in the passenger seat. She was driving. It was her right away to pull out, and the nigga had like just flew past, already passed us up. So she blew the horn. So the nigga slammed on the brakes, right, to say like nigga and what?
Yeah.
And I hopped up the car, nigga, and I went up to his girl's door and I tried to open the door.
Oh, dude,
And
anything for the pussy ass nigga.
The nigga drove off, and we hopped back in the car. I said, hey, follow him. So we not even mad. I just was like, you want to play tough, so go ahead. So
yeah.
we following them. They turn, we turn, and I could tell the nigga got scared. So he put his blinker on one way. He went left. We still followed the nigga.
Tried to juke you out.
Yeah, bro. He wasn't. He just didn't have it, man. We scared the fuck out of him, and I was like, all right, go home for the police come. We get in trouble.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Y'all are wild.
That
You
was
ever
a
fucked
good
with
day.
girl who was constantly like trying to fight somebody.
Nah, yo, I'm gonna be real. That shit's a turn off to me when girls like start fighting, and I'm real quick because I don't fucking care. It's like, oh, she starts fighting, I'm just gonna leave, like, or start talking to another person. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Hey, yo, Kim.
you started fighting, you got busy. I don't know.
If Steph,
I ain't breaking
if
them no
Steph
fights.
get in a fight with a girl, you jumping in
With one girl?
with one girl, but the girl is beating the shit out of Steph.
Nah, I'll stop it. Though.
Yeah, you just gotta break it up.
Yeah, I'll break it.
How's that?
I got a question though for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Your girl fighting 2 studs. You jumping in?
2 studs? I wouldn't hit him, but I'll push him hard enough to where it was like a hit.
Cheo, if you had a girlfriend in some other Earth in the world,
In the alternate
yeah, the
reality.
if your doppelganger,
Yeah, if my girls get
You'll fight?
beat up by numerous girls,
you fighting or you just
you ain't
splitting
even,
it up?
You ain't even really gotta fight. You gotta just hit one. Be like, all right, you see?
Nigga necro for the.
You want to make an example out of it?
You say you see?
You see?
You
Like,
Hey,
you good?
that's funny as fuck. All right.
It's just like a real hard stiff arm or a crazy mush or some shit. Or like Romeo must die that shit. Take my girl and like swing her in the other girls.
Have you guys ever been caught fucking like when we was younger by your parents, the girl's parents?
I've only been caught by the cops and like friends.
No, I never been caught fucking. I've been watched fucking though, like, but not by the police or no shit like that. I was on the beach. I know they couldn't really see me. They probably just saw my shadow and shit, you know?
Yeah.
like,
At night?
Yeah, it was nighttime. So I know they didn't really see me.
Yeah.
But I saw, it was the funniest thing for me, bro. Because I'm in the sand, right?
Face in the sand.
And
I was dying laughing at that shit.
hey, man, these niggas don't want to hear my
Nah,
stories,
go ahead.
It's like a third, fourth story.
I
These
was
niggas.
dying laughing at that shit. I was showing stuff, and I just showed her the whole clip. Like,
What is
how
it? What
I
is
fixed
it?
When, in the group text, when we was playing around, that nigga said, "I'll put y'all niggas' face in the sand." Do you know what that's from?
Nah.
I knew he didn't know.
It's
You know what I'm
from-
saying?
All right, it's from this clip that went viral. But go ahead, tell your story.
Oh, yeah, fuck it. I forgot what my story was, bro.
Bro, you fucking on the
You was the
sand.
sand.
I was fucking on
You
the
got
sand.
sand in your
Thank
ass.
you. Nah, I was on top.
So
So I was fucking in the sand, right? And
in the sand, no sheet
I
down,
had
no
just,
towel.
just my jacket. It didn't do a good job. But
the chicken cutlet.
so I'm in the sand, bro. I'm fucking, and I'm looking. I got good eyes, and I'm looking at the water, right? And I see this nigga commando crawling, right, in the sand like this, but fast though. Like, this nigga's crawling like this, and then he comes up, and then he just sits like this. He folds his arms. He just sits like this, and I'm looking at him, and then I look at the girl, and I'm like, "Hey, somebody watching." And then she was like, "Let him watch." So I'm like, "All right." So I just kept fucking. I thought it was funny.
I would be real. That don't sound like someone watching. That sound like you about to die. Like that nigga.
Why'd he walk up
Like
like
I'm about
He
to.
didn't walk up. He crawled. He was still far enough away where it didn't alarm me. I just was like, I know this nigga looking at me.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That shit sound like I'm gonna catch these niggas fucking and get everything they got and kill both of them.
I have my eye on him too much for like some shit to happen, bro.
For sure.
I'm on high alert. My dick's out. Anytime my dick's out, I gotta make sure everything is right.
Head on the pillow.
I'm like, nah. So fucking yeah, I seen the nigga. The only reason why I actually stopped was because I thought I was gonna get a ticket because I didn't pay for the it was nighttime and the fucking people came. It was like the cops actually came, but they didn't catch me fucking. I got up and ran back over there like, let me not get this ticket, and I left her in the sand.
I got caught. This nigga, the twins know the story, bro. It was
It was me, Andrew, and Chris.
nah, it was like
It's
junior
bad
year,
days.
high school, summer, and like I got a car and shit, and I pull up to this girl house who I was talking to, and it's like during the day. 'Cause, like,
Oh, you
it's
talking
crazy.
about? I know. Go ahead.
I told you too.
You told all of
Nigga,
us.
I was about to
I
die.
don't
That's
know
that
this.
story.
You told us this shit like 40 times.
We got 5 minutes.
If heaven was a mile away.
All right, so yeah, so pretty much what happened in the story was we were fooling around or whatever.
It's like a cab had an old Cadillac. Y'all was fooling around.
No, we're in our house. And it's like 1 p.m. during the day. And her uncle comes home. And he doesn't go to the front door. He goes straight to her back window. This nigga pop his head up. Like, Taylor, answer the door. And then she's like, all right, oh shit, all right. And then she tells me, get in the closet. So I'm like, fuck, I'm hiding in the closet. I hear this nigga, he walk in, he just asking random questions.
And now he about to try to fuck Taylor. He like,
Nah, it's
Why?
her uncle. It's her
Yeah.
uncle. This nigga name.
he's like, wait a minute.
This nigga name was Mad Dog. But this nigga
That's a movie, man.
he was like an old gangster. So this nigga answered the door and shit. And then
Y'all play San Andreas, bro.
nah.
Nah, man.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto?
Finish the story, man.
All right. So pretty much, she's like texting me. She's like, yo, I'm gonna sneak you out the back. So she sneaks me out the back in her car, puts me in the driveway, and she's like, lay down. So I'm laying down in the back seat, and she's backing out. As she's backing out the driveway, she knocks her mirror off. The uncle runs out. He's like, what happened? You good? And she like, yeah. I'm just going to the store real quick. So she drives me down the street a little bit, and she's like, all right, I think we good. And I'm like, you don't think we should scoot up? Like, I can still see your porch from here. She's like, nah, you good. Because my car is parked right in front of her house. So I get out the car, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to just walk around the block and then walk back to my car. Bro, I get out the car, and we both see her uncle looking right out the door, like straight at me. So I'm like, oh, my God. So I just keep walking, bro. And this nigga getting in his white, he had a Dodge Magnum, bro. Or a Charger, he had a white Dodge Charger. And this nigga pulls up on me as I'm walking, bro. And he got me. The first question he said, because I'm on the phone, acting like I'm on the phone. First question he said is, I'm gonna use a random name. He said, "Are you talking to Ashley on the phone?" And I thought he was gonna ask me something like different. I was like, no, who Ashley? Who Ashley? He said, nah, I knew something was weird when Taylor answered the door in a fucking robe and shit like that. He's like, I'm gonna find you, nigga, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right.
He already found you.
I know. So I still walk around the corner and then walk to my car. I'm pretty sure he saw me in the living room. The next day, bro, this nigga pulls up at my house, bro.
I remember the story now.
Bro, the nigga pulls up at my house, bro. I was trying to figure out, like, how he got my address. I'm like, damn, did Ashley tell him? Like, what the fuck? I forgot that.
Wait,
like
her name's Ashley or Taylor?
I wasn't trying to say the name, bro. Come on, bro. I said I
Yo,
never said her name.
You said her name.
Oh,
so
I did.
Yeah.
I did. So I was trying to switch the name. I forgot I did say the real name. So, all right. So, in my mind, I'm thinking, like, did she tell him where I live? I'm like, damn. So my grandma, she like, yo, it's some dark-skinned man outside to see you. Can't be bald. He like outside the porch. So I go, and then he like, yeah, nigga, you think I was gonna find you, huh? And I was like, I don't even know what you talking about, bro. Shit like that. And then he like, it's a nice house. This nigga tapped my wall. That's what scared me instantly. I was like, damn, that's some gangster shit. And I'm trying to like talk tough in front of my grandma. Like, don't disrespect me in front of my grandma. My voice, I know, is probably cracking. Shit, I'm like, I'm so nervous.
You should have just swung immediately.
This nigga was big, bro. So pretty much the way he got my address, I forgot that I gave Ashley, I'm going to still use fake names, try to save it, Ashley a resume because her mom was supposed to hook me up with a job. The resume had my address on it. So that's how that nigga found out where I live, and he showed up to my house. And to this day, I'm scared of white Chargers because that nigga mad dog, bro.
I know my next car. There you go.
That was crazy. We had to stop talking. Shit was crazy. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace?
To the relationship.
Oh, I thought he died. I was like,
nah,
you a killer for real, kid?
He moved to Texas.
He pulled a TAM. I don't know what happened to him, but he died in real life later.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That shit was a crazy time, bro. Fear. But that was the only time I ever been caught.
But you
That's
didn't
crazy.
get caught in the act.
It was close enough.
Yeah, I feel you.
No, I ain't been caught in that.
Alrighty then.
What else? Anything else on this docket?
I'm sure we got a bunch of shit still.
You guys want to get into
Hey, I want to talk about something else.
two
You
people
got
being
something?
cured from HIV?
With the bone marrow transplant?
I don't know how they did it. I just know.
Hey,
Well,
we're
I
going to take
saw
a
it.
quick break real
Stem
quick.
cell. It was
I need to
stem
fix
cell,
this fucking microphone.
Stem cell
Grab some water.
transplant.
Was it through the bone marrow? Or you stopped it already?
Not yet. No.
Go ahead, stop it. Yeah, it's cool.
All right, so
back?
yeah, back to this HIV shit. How many cases? 2?
2.
And what are the details on it?
You guys know. You said it was a bone marrow.
You got
It
it.
was a stem cell transplant,
Stem cell.
and the first one was it was called Berlin patient, which was I don't know, like years ago, and then after,
Someone in Berlin.
like yeah.
Okay.
And then after this one, it was called patient London, which was obviously in the UK, London.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's all clear, and stem cell transplants. I don't know exactly what that is, but yeah.
That's crazy.
What about Dr. CB curing more than 2 cases of HIV
I didn't know nothing about that.
or cancer or herpes or like all of that shit? DRSEBI, I believe. Yeah, man. I ain't fucking with these clown ass doctors, bro. Something that a black nigga from Honduras been doing from 85. Come on, bro. That's him.
You guys think a lot of these things they've been had the cure for it? They just make too much money off of it.
Yeah,
Nigga,
bro, it's so
fucking
lucrative.
Magic Johnson ain't like he's still human. That nigga got money, but he's still human. All of a sudden, you can't find none of the virus inside his body.
Yeah.
That shit just a coincidence, bro. Come on, man.
Quick hits. Baby Fat coming back.
Baby Fat is coming back, you said?
Yeah, they're bringing it back. Kamar Lee Simmons is bringing it back out.
That don't mean it's coming back.
I don't know if it's gonna do good, but I'm just saying they're
You made
sell it again.
You made it sound like you've been walking down the street, everybody got baby fat. I'm like, I don't know, it's coming back.
Have y'all seen Bernie Sanders being asked
About reparations?
About reparations?
Yeah.
What you?
I haven't seen that shit.
You didn't see it? All right. So a black lady. I don't know who she was. Outright. Did you see something that you want to say?
No.
All right. You can do your own research, bro. You can see about yourself. But yeah. So Bernie Sanders was asked if black people should get reparations, and he kind of was like dodging the question a little bit. He didn't outright say that black people should get reparations. His exact response was, like, what do you mean by reparations?
40 acres and a mule, nigga.
Exactly. So, people were saying, like, basically just cash compensation. Should black people get a check for just, period, for as a form of reparations? So, my niggas, what do y'all think about that shit?
Yeah, I would love it. I don't see it happening. I don't think it's ever happened.
Well, Bernie Sanders said if he becomes president, he's not gonna give black people reparations.
Yeah, I don't think
Ain't
anybody
nobody.
comes
Obama was president and black people didn't get reparations, bro. That shit ain't happening. It's a good fantasy. It would be cool one day, but that shit ain't. And if they did give it to us, best believe that the price of everything in black dominant like neighborhoods skyrocket to the point where that dollar didn't even make a difference.
So this is the thing, bro. I was like, it's so much shit that black people need. I feel like reparations are is last on that list, right?
Black people need free therapy.
Oh well, listen, nigga, black people need all types of shit that's free. But this is the thing, bro. I didn't know this until later. But did you know that Jewish people, survivors of the Holocaust, and their families received reparations?
Yeah, got paid out.
Also,
who they get paid out by though?
United States government.
Really?
As far as I know, wasn't it them? Actually, I think I got it saved somewhere.
I thought Germany would have had to pay them.
Well, we got somebody on it right now.
Let's look at for sure. Germany had to pay them though.
Yeah, so you had that. Native Americans were paid reparations, and also have reservations.
Okay. Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's facts.
But
but they're also extinct, basically.
Okay. Japanese Americans.
It says reparations agreement between Israel and West Germany.
That went to
Israel.
Yeah.
Israel, to the Jewish people.
Check Japanese American reparations and Native
I could see how we would have to pay that for Hiroshima.
There's also another post that says
not for Hiroshima though.
For what then?
For what they were doing, for putting Japanese people in concentration camps. Well, not concentration camps, but in camps
During World War II?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically because we were at war with them.
Yeah, but they weren't Japanese immigrants in America. They were Japanese Americans, like born in America.
Yeah, but because we were at war with them, you know what I'm saying?
They just were like, I got to round up people. Yeah, that's
yeah,
fine.
especially because these niggas were kamikazes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
There's another one that says U.S. begins paying out reparations from France Holocaust survivors. So the U.S. was paying reparations as well
For France.
For France.
It's because we had an agreement with France, and we were helping out with France and shit. Yeah, it's crazy. We give fucking money to everybody except
Niggas.
except the niggas who didn't ask to come here.
I'm just saying. I just feel like
What?
She need a chair. But yeah, it'd be nice to get some reparations, yeah.
I think
that
that we
shit
should after I got like a little bit more info on it, and I got the information somewhere. I just didn't look it up, but I saved it for a reason because I'm like, all these other people got reparations, and black people don't get reparations.
I was watching
But we were promised, by the way. That's the other part. We were actually promised reparations.
I was watching this interview. This is not about reparations, but it's about black homes and Spanish homes. They were saying that I forgot how many years. I want to say like 5 to 6 years. Might be a little longer. He was saying there's a wave of AI technology that's going to come in effect. I forgot what percentage of black and Spanish homes he was saying because it's going to put a lot of people out of jobs. The little jobs like working the grocery store, different jobs like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to put the lower class out of business.
Yeah, he was saying that people need to start preparing now for that shit.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. One thing, everybody needs to learn Spanish. I'm gonna just throw that out there now, mandatory. The other thing is that black people, Spanish people of Spanish descent are strong people, bro. It don't matter what the fuck. If they just made Godzilla, the Godzilla robot, and that nigga did everything, and put all of us out of jobs, we'll figure something out and be absolutely fine. We survive tough times. The niggas that don't survive tough times, we saw what happened to them when the market crashed. We gonna be all right. Period. You heard Kendrick Lamar.
Let's see if I can find the interview.
Go ahead, bro.
It was a quick clip on Instagram.
I think anyone who like, you gotta have a craft nowadays, yo. If you don't have some sort of craft or trade that you can like make your own out of, then you're always reliant on someone else cutting you a check. So you're always vulnerable. So there will always be something that can put you out of a job. You know what I'm saying?
Let me hear that
We're
clip.
entering the age of AI. We're going to have self-driving cars and trucks in 5 to 10 years. 30% of malls are going to close in the next 4 years thanks to Amazon.
West Side
2.5
Pavilion
million
just
call
closed.
center workers in the U.S. are going to get replaced by AI. There was a study in The Guardian that
Google bought
said
it.
the median African-American household net worth is going to be zero by 2053, like in 34 years. You guys see that study? No. Well, yeah, you should look it up. And so why are they forecasting that African-American net worth is going to go to zero? It's because of this economic tidal wave that is coming. This economic tidal wave is going to wipe out many working-class jobs. And it's going to be the equivalent of a natural disaster. And we know what happens in a natural disaster. Who suffers? Poor people who don't have the resources, people of color, and the same thing's going to happen in this. So because we're entering the age.
I hate that he went from like poor people that don't have the resources to people of color. It was like, hey, you had it just at poor
I saw a
people.
different part
You
of
had
the
it right
interview.
there.
But that was pretty much the gist of what he was saying. He was on the Breakfast Club. And, yeah. Shit sucks, man.
Yeah, it's like I know that we coming to like an end. I could tell, and I'm like, man, we came on. It's like a sad end. It's like a down.
You want to talk about something fun?
No, I'm not done talking about this shit. I just feel like this is something that we all known about for like a while.
Well, we've
Like
had this scare
it
before.
doesn't feel brand new to me. Like this feels like yeah, the West Side Pavilion just closed down. Google just bought that shit. They're turning that fucking office space, and it's like, yeah, bro. Like if your life is just to work a job, then yeah, it's a wrap.
They're always looking for ways to get that work for cheaper. Don't have to deal with somebody being hurt. Don't have to give you health
that's the thing,
benefits,
like
different
now-
things like that.
And I'm not mad at companies for that. Also, you know what I'm saying? I get it. You're greedy. You're trying to make as much money as possible.
It's a trip. I talked to this black lady the other day. She was saying some really good points, some really good points, but she kept making this reference to like Mexicans taking jobs, or like Mexicans taking like having control, or like being in certain places where they can help out their people. And I'm looking at her in her face, and I'm like, yeah, I ain't mad at them. And she's just like, yeah, but like it's like this, it's like that. And I'm like, yeah, but it makes sense. I'm not mad at them for doing that. You know what I mean? And I know she wanted me to be like, I know, like they are doing that, but I'm just like, nah, they doing what they supposed to do.
Bro, I've always been like jealous of
I already know what you're gonna say.
like my Hispanic friends' households growing up. I've noticed that it's like they're just a real strong base unit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like real supportive, and it just makes everything like the financial burden that other people have. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like they had more money than me growing up or anything. You know, we kind of were in the same place, but their base was just so tight. It was like, okay, we bought our house. You know, it's in the hood, but we bought our crib. It's not the nicest hood, but then we worked on our house on our own, right? And then it's like, cool. Now my kids are of age. You know, let's say my son's 18, 19 or whatever. He got a job. He's also at the house now. He just had a kid. He's having a kid. They're going to live here still, you know? I would have, you got to go. You're 18. You know, if you're not going, then I for sure need a lot of rent, you know? And it's like, okay.
I don't know about people do that shit, bro.
Bro,
Like,
black people
it's
are
not that,
quick
like,
to be like, y'all got to go. Y'all got to go.
Yeah.
You know, like.
But it's funny, bro, because you know, I've seen this in like African households, specifically Nigerian, but in other African households, like Ethiopians and Eritreans, which is, I don't want to offend in either group, but they like the same thing basically. You know, Eritrea and Ethiopia,
very
same
similar.
thing, but
Very
they
similar.
divide it up. But yeah, you know, I don't want nobody to get mad at me, bro. But anyway,
I feel like Chris is like waiting to ask a question, like at a talk show, because he's standing holding the mic right now. Go ahead. What's your question, sir?
Go finish your story, bro. What you saying?
hey, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
This nigga wasn't done talking, bro. I swear.
What the fuck, man?
What the fuck?
So
you mean?
done talking,
I was
bro.
in mid sentence, nigga.
That seriously just happened for the second time.
Bro,
Hey,
I could have sworn you was done.
Hey, Cam, when we start talking about serious stuff, what does your brain do? Like,
Don't disrespect me.
yo,
First off, my brain has been looking at the clock because I said I needed to be done by 2. What time is it? 2:44. So that's been the most on my mind right now. I'm like, damn.
so you just tuned out of the pot.
I'm not tuned out, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just, the time is on my mind right now, heavy right now, bro.
Do you even know what we talk about right now?
Yes, I started the conversation, nigga.
All right, for sure.
Yeah.
I forgot what I said, bro. If I don't get my shit out, bro, it's done.
You're talking about Ethiopian and
Eritrean families.
Thank you. I remember now. What it was that they'll have this thing where like the whole family stays together. Let's say it's like 3 brothers, mom, dad. The first child stays with the parents to make sure the parents is A1.
Are good, yeah.
They take care of them. The other 2 kids move out. They all help each other get the second child. They all help the second child get a house. They all help the third child get a house. The first child inherits the house that he's in already.
Yeah.
And that's the way that shit, it's like the system
It's a
works.
system, yeah.
Yeah, and that makes sense. People are so gung-ho to be like, I don't want to live. It's not even like being kicked out, but the other half of it is niggas like, oh, you still stay. Remember that? I don't want no scrubs, nigga, the 90s and shit.
Yeah.
And people be like, oh, you still stay with your mom, or you still, you don't got your own car.
Yo, it's crazy how in like Hispanic cultures though that shit was like not really a thing like that.
Because they're
you know?
fucking
They're
smarter.
bro.
No,
they're
no.
smarter.
This is also what you run into. A lot of like older, like our parents, a lot of them always say like, oh, well, I didn't have no help. And that's how I became so great of the person I am. So I have to raise you that same way with less help. And that's how you become a great adult. A lot of older black people believe that.
Then, like I said, then Latinos are smarter. Because how the fuck do you say that and then look at the evidence of it?
I'm just saying.
First off, you're
you hear
so
that
great.
out of black
you're
parents.
so,
You're
so great that we should have bread right
no,
now.
fuck that part. You're so great when you die. What happens? Yeah. That's what I'm saying, nigga. Are you gonna put you on? You gonna put the family on?
Yeah,
that's the difference between other cultures. Italians, the whole family was eating.
Yeah, Asians too, bro.
Asians, the whole family's eating. Latinos, the whole family's eating. That shit does not happen, but like it's happening more and more now. We're like the whole team got to eat. Everybody got to eat. We say shit like that. It's starting to happen more and more, but it's very gradual. It's
it needs to. It is like that way with like friends and shit, but it needs to really become that way with like the
in the
family.
household, with the family.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think it will
Like-
also too in black culture, we kind of like look down upon that. Like, oh, your son still live with you and he 20, he not out there living on his own. Or like even on the as the kid as well too. Like the kids is looking around his friends. They like, yo, you still live at home with your parents and shit. So we care about people's opinions so much. I know I'm backpacking on what he already said. I know, Cheo. Yeah, I'm trying to sum it up so we could go. That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, so we all agree that it's fucked up in black households. But it's 2:47, y'all. So anything else y'all want to jump into?
All right, yo, what hot takes are there, yo? Real quick, Cam gotta go.
I do gotta go. This is crazy. I said I need to leave by 2. We started at 2. What y'all think about Kanye and the Black Choirs? Y'all think he just try to get good with black people again, or
He's
I
been
think
doing
it's
this shit for a
strange that
while.
he did it on Sunday. Like he's doing.
It's a service.
Yes, it's called Sunday Sermon, and he does it as like a church, but it's not. It's just music, and he holds it at the same time church would be.
Isn't that like the best part of church?
that part goes up, and when the preachers start going like I'm like, oh, church about to be over. I know, you know what I'm saying. Once they start barring up the end of their sermon, that's when you know it's about to be over. Hey, do Spanish preachers do that? I feel like Spanish preachers do that a little bit. I seen one.
It's very like, at least for a Catholic, it's very just like
The rules.
organized and
Y'all
very,
niggas got church at like Wednesday nights and shit, right? Like random ass nights.
Spanish people go to church any night,
my
bro.
Parents, they go like on Thursday and like on like a Saturday and like a Sunday and stuff like that. But
That's
most people just go on Sunday.
crazy, yo.
Yeah, I used to go to the Catholic church, but I was a kid, so I never went into like the regular service. I was always in like the kids service. You know what I'm saying? I think Catholic children's service is good, but then I don't know what happens on the other side. Like when you go into like when you with the what do you call him, the pastor? No, it's not a pastor. What is it? The priest? Yeah, on that side, I don't know what's happening. But on like just with the other kids and like them teaching you about God, going through the Bible and like keeping it like, you know what I mean?
Like Bible study?
Well, it wasn't. It was on Sunday. It's just that it was for
You
children.
talking about Sunday school?
Yeah, there we go. Thank you, bro, for Sunday school.
Sunday school was cool. They used to give us dollars.
Was it Catholic though, or it was
answer the
like
question right?
you went to a Catholic one or not?
I've been to a Catholic church.
You
There
had
was
to-
one time where
you had to go to school on Sunday.
we had to.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was like an hour class.
Fuck
It
that.
wasn't bad, bro. I liked it. It's
was
just,
cool.
you know.
It was fun.
For sure, bro.
What else we gotta say? My waves out here killing Cheos, nigga. Ooh, got the waves. Quick hits. I ain't had no more quick hits. I think we got everything on the docket.
Anybody got anything else they want to say?
It's good to be back with my niggas, man. It was a long hiatus. I'm happy to be
Let's
back.
keep the conversation going so Cam could just stay here.
Y'all trying to get me in trouble. Mom gonna be pissed.
I am hyped that we back. I felt like there was a lot of shit that we didn't get to.
We back. Chance the Rapper got married. What'd you say about his wife, Cheo?
I said she beautiful, bro. She looked just like him.
You saying Chance the Rapper is beautiful? You didn't see the backfire on that, did you?
Bro, whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy. Right, answer changed, bro.
She don't look just like him?
All right.
Nah, I don't think she looked like him.
Nigga, they got the exact same features, bro. They look exactly the same.
What
I
you
don't
mean
wanna
by that?
hear it. They look the same, nigga. They could be brother and sister.
You saying she look like a dude?
No, I'm saying they could be brother and sister.
Oh, what y'all think about International Women's Day?
What's wrong with it? What do you mean?
A lot of niggas was mad. It was like, when Men's Day?
Bro, who cares? Every day is Men's Day, my nigga. What you mean?
Yeah.
It's a man's world. You remember that?
But it'd be nothing.
You bad. You know why that shit was loud?
Because it's loud.
Damn, my nigga knees is bad, bro. That shit crack.
Can I say I'm falling apart? Actually, my nigga, fucking, I haven't been at work this week either because fucking, I think my foot's fractured. Yeah, I think it's a hairline fracture. That's why I'm able to walk on it. But it hurts a lot. I don't know what happened, bro. It's just like, I'm going to die, bro.
You
Like,
got
today.
on a motorcycle and fell off badly on the freeway. So now
It was on the news, too,
your
bro.
body's different.
I sent you that.
Like,
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
you sent that to us.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was fake, though. I thought you were sending like a little clip for something us to talk on the podcast.
But you know what, though? Even though you thought it was fake, my nigga, when you found out it was real, you pulled up.
Who pulled up on you, bro?
Pulled up next day,
Who
bro.
pulled up on you,
It
bro?
was you, man. It was you.
Easy. Cheo, where was you at?
Hawaii.
You know what else was going on? This nigga Cheo wasn't at the baby shower either, though. But
Damn.
I had strep throat. Everybody lucky I didn't go to that baby shower.
yeah, man, whatever, man.
Whatever. Strep throat.
You sure didn't move all that shit when you had strep throat, though?
And
Yeah.
I'm pissed about it. That shit probably made it worse.
Hey, can you admit that our way of moving was so much better, though? Assembly line, bro?
No, it wasn't
That's
better.
crazy.
I'm gonna be real. You specifically. Maybe
That's
if it was
crazy.
another nigga doing what you was doing, maybe. But like for sure,
crazy,
for
bro.
sure not.
It was crazy. This nigga Cheo wanted to take everything by himself from the house all the way down to the truck, down the 3 flights of stairs, instead of putting it on the elevator so Ricky could grab it and put it on the truck.
Bro, this nigga was taking 3 pillows, a heater,
Because the elevator was already full.
a lamp, another thing, and was just putting it on a dolly to go like 3 feet. It was like the amount of time that you spent putting trinkets on a dolly and getting them to the elevator. I made 4 trips back and forth to the truck.
And that's all you did while we got everything else out the house. The whole house was out because of us. You did 4 trips and we moved about
We
400
did 4
things.
trips. Like I didn't get all the big shit out of there. Like I didn't do this refrigerator by myself.
No, nigga. This nigga almost died doing the refrigerator, going down the truck. You don't remember that?
I do, but that was when we got here.
Oh, that was what we got here.
Yo, I for sure got that refrigerator out the crib.
All
and
right,
onto the
you
truck.
want to know how much shit? Look at everything
I
else
was
in
with
this
you, Cheo.
garage.
I was
You
with
got
bro.
you guided me.
Yeah,
for
of
sure.
course. Yeah. But when I got up there, you was strapping up the refrigerator by yourself, bro.
Whatever.
It's true.
It's cool. You had a lamp and something on a dolly somewhere.
Because that was what was left of the shit that we already brought, bro. Look at this garage. I'm looking at all this shit I carried in here.
Hey, man,
I brought all this shit in here,
We can
bro.
edit this out, right?
No, that's why
Nah.
I stayed in here.
I'm mad about that, bro. I was sweating, nigga. That shit was hard work.
I know you
Nobody was sweating more than me.
Yeah, I wasn't sweating that much.
That
I
nigga,
was sick.
But
Ricky.
shout out to Cheo's mom, though.
Oh, yeah, she made some new shit.
She had the motherfucking sensu bean when I got through here, boy. I was like, hold up, nigga. This shit is, what is this? This is crazy, nigga. This nigga Cheo like, yeah, I eat this all the time. What? Nigga, what is this? I ain't never had some good ass vegetarian food like
It'll
that
be
in my
easy
life,
to be a vegetarian, bro, if you was raised off of that.
This nigga Cheo makes being vegetarian like it's just like it's like you're gonna eat the best food you've ever had. Ever. It's just gourmet meals every day. So much so that it becomes normal. That like when you see a like a veggie patty sandwich somewhere, you're like, what is this peasant's food?
It has made me a real picky eater.
This nigga Cheo could give you a bowl of lettuce and that shit would taste like ribs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga,
Look,
that shit good as fuck.
I would like to say Cam is lying, but that nigga's not lying, bro. This nigga Cheo could make kale taste like
we was eating a bag of chips. That shit was
I was
good.
like, this is the craziest shit I've ever had in my life. This the same thing that I ate the other day and made me fucking gag. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I almost died. You eat a fucking piece of kale by itself, regular.
Tastes
That shit
like oil.
is bitter. It tastes like leprechaun's blood.
That's so nasty. Yeah,
And
Cheo.
then this nigga Cheo look at it, spin it in a bowl, he give it back to you. This shit tastes like what is this, nigga?
That nigga said spitting it, but yeah, that nigga
Spit it.
No, spinning it.
Oh, I thought you said spit. I was like, what?
Oh no.
I had to make sure you was good. Yeah.
This shit ain't going nowhere. Shout out to everybody for tuning back in to the Average American Males.
Yeah, man. I'm happy to be back, man.
Yeah,
I know y'all didn't get a break, but for us, we just didn't record in forever. That shit sucked.
Yeah, we got hella consistent episodes coming now, and we about to go figure out this whole shit right now. So,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Chris,
All right,
any final words, bro? Final words, Chris?
No.
All right.
Andrew?
All right.
All right, well, thanks for tuning in. Comment and like on this shit, even though y'all never.
You gonna tell them
do
to
that
comment anything, bro?
They
You
never
guys don't want
do
to shout out your
anything.
Instagrams, your personal Instagrams?
Follow Average American Males.
Yeah.
Fuck following me.
The
Yeah,
Average
you can find our
American Males.
Instagrams through our Instagram. Just go to Average American Males. You'll see us tagged in everything. You can follow us individually.
Send us
I
DMs.
need
Send us whatever
followers.
you
I have
want.
like 100
Oh,
followers.
yeah.
I'm not on Instagram heavy.
The homegirl Lynn, shout out Lynn.
The Average American Males too.
She was like, "You guys should take like questions." She's Swedish. That was a horrible Swedish accent. It was really just a girl, how I do every girl. But yeah, send us questions on Instagram or like things that you want us to talk about on the podcast, and we'll put them on the docket. We'll talk about it, no problem.
Or Twitter.
Or Twitter. Yep, TAAM Podcast at TAAM Podcast. Yeah,
Fuck it, start a Facebook?
I don't know.
yeah, we do need to start a Facebook, I guess.
Ooh, that was a mistake.
For the
Let's get
old
that
people.
Facebook going. All right, we'll be back next week.
Yep. Peace.
Peace.